So we kind of have a lot to catch up on. Apparently the Chiefs are going down the crap hole because Mahomes is just going to block for himself. They have no tackles. Their center's a free agent.
I thought we already got the Super Bowl.
Well, like the tackles they let go were the ones that were hurt for the Super Bowl. They didn't even play, so they're going to go with the ones that were terrible. Well, are they turning into like Wilkin? Are they turning into Wilkinson lovers? Like,
yeah. If your quarterback can just throw mid-air, they're like, "Ooh, he can do that. We don't need an offensive lineman.
He can dodgeball it. He doesn't need to be blocked."
They're trying to save some money this year, you know.
Well, we were saying like we would be more than happy to be great friends with the Chiefs, and they can have Wilkinson. Like, here you go. Here is a tackle just for you, free of charge.
I want we could give James away too.
I mean, we might as well, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. So we had Matt Milano, the linebacker from the Bills. He re-signed for 4 years. So that is a potential free agent that is not going to be available.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Texans are trying to woo Deshaun Watson back by signing Mark Ingram as a running back. Whoop, whoop. They're really raising the bar. Let's see what other things we got on here. They're going to have, I guess there's this big thing going around with Peyton going to NDSU's Trey Lance's pro day. I guess that's massive news. And like we were talking beforehand, I think the reason it's so big is because he didn't go to the Senior Bowl, but he had just gotten to Denver. So
yeah,
I don't think it's as big as everyone thinks it is, but I mean, it's interesting, I guess.
I think people are overreacting. The only thing it means is that the Broncos are drafting Trey Lance. That's all it means.
Hot take right here.
Get him.
Let's see. I think that's.
Yeah, they're trading for Watson and drafting Lance as his backup.
Well, I mean, I don't know how it works. Like, is that a normal thing? Do all coaches go to that, or?
Well,
I don't know. I'm asking.
GMs don't normally go to pro days, though, do they? It's mostly scouts and like position coaches, though, isn't it? Yeah, I know that GMs go to like the combine, Senior Bowl, and things like that. But I didn't know that they went to.
Yeah, Elway was at Drew. I think Elway was at Drew's pro day.
And Brock Osweiler's because Elway loves tall quarterbacks.
It's true. That's true.
And
So yeah, they usually sometimes depends when they want a little extra eye on someone, I guess. But
okay.
Okay.
But there's like Dylan Radins there too. So there's some people that might not just be looking at Trey Lance. You never know.
Right.
Yeah, because sometimes a scout's point of view isn't, always should be taken. I mean, it gets taken into consideration, but sometimes you want to have it from your own line of sight, because
especially when you're with a bunch of new scouts.
Yeah, like the review about Tom Brady from back in whenever he got drafted.
Was it 1910?
I want to say 2000. It was 2000. So
I think it was 2002, wasn't it?
2000 because in 01 he started.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, he came in for Bledsoe in 01, so yeah, it's 2000. But the scouts review for Tom Brady that year, it was like not even good.
Not even good.
Not even.
Yeah, I mean the picture itself of him having to stand there in his skibbies. I mean that was sad enough, So
yeah, was a stretch buggy.
They often go to pro days. Yeah, Brady's limo was a stretch buggy. I guess the first big bit of Broncos news, Von Miller was in the building.
Yeah.
And people went nuts. I mean, did anything even really come of that, or was he just in the building? I mean, you would assume that he's there to talk with Peyton. And everyone's like, "Oh, he's going to work on a contract." He was just there. Did anything come out of that?
Well, I mean, I think that they said that they're talking about, stuff right now. So maybe it was, maybe he was just there. I mean, he's still part of the team. He's allowed to be there.
Yeah.
And everyone makes a big deal out of maybe nothing,
Everything?
or maybe
Yeah.
it's something.
It is
Yeah.
positive, like it's not negative, so that's a good thing.
Right,
Like
it's
it's not
good.
like he's. I mean, it'd be worse if he wasn't there. I feel like he's
Right.
just going about it as usual, trying to get back. Probably good to start doing his rehab more and more inside facilities. Planning like
Yeah.
he's coming back. So
Well, it's not like we heard, Bond's visiting the facility and we're like, yes, to grab his belongings and leave.
yeah,
Right.
Like that part was left out. So,
that's true.
I mean, but we're just so hungry for anything at this point
Right.
that it's like, oh my God,
Everything.
Bond
Yeah.
said hello to some of the office staff while he was there. That's
Yeah.
a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
He's
Well, it's
signing
kinda
a
like-
contract.
yeah.
It was like when I want to say it was Nick Kendall that put up a thing from Deshaun Watson. It was like, he's coming to Denver because he's got an orange line on his shorts in the picture,
Mhm. Is that not what that means?
right?
Yeah.
Give it all. Give it all.
That's all it is.
And one other thing I wanted to bring up: the Raiders traded away one of their tackles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why is everybody getting rid of tackles and we can't even find a right tackle?
No one can
Uh,
afford anything right
Well,
now.
that just made the Broncos have the best offensive
Oh.
line in our division.
Pretty
So-
much.
That's actually probably true.
We
and
kind of did
sadly-
already, though,
yeah.
didn't
Right
we?
after today, Chris.
No,
Exactly.
the Raiders had a good line for a while. Chiefs had a pretty good line until they just got rid of both of their tackles. So
And their center's a free agent too.
Yeah. The
And
Raiders,
I was
I
gonna
believe.
say, like, both of their guards opted out this last year. And do we even know if they're going to have another opt-out option this next year?
well, it's almost like you just paid $500 million for a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Raiders' best guy on their line is Gabe Jackson. I don't know if he's the center or the guard, but yeah, I'd have to agree with Boggins. I think that on paper, until anything changes, Denver's O-line looks better than anybody else in this division.
Oh, they got rid of Richie Incognito too. I forgot about
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
Magneto's
got
gone.
Incognito too.
And then was it Brown?
Trent
Brown
Brown.
is the one they got rid of,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, he went back home to Papa Belichick.
Is that even called a trade if they basically like give him away for like a swap? Of,
What was it, a trade or was it a cut?
He
Signed.
got-
it was
No, he
it
got
was a
trade.
but it was
Okay.
like
Like
swapping.
straight, it was like straight up.
It's
Yeah.
like,
And I think the Raiders are still on the hook for his contract, if I'm not mistaken. Probably for like another year or two.
Too bad.
For-
Whatever. Stupid.
yeah, yeah, O line. And we're over here like we need right tackle depth.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Well, I mean, at least we're gonna have like a line that's played together.
Yeah.
That's meshed together going in.
except for
to it.
James.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, is he even gonna play? Nobody
He
knows.
better.
At
He's
least
gonna
3
step
snaps.
on the field and get turf toe, and then he's gonna be out. and then-
I can't wait for all the Drew Lock excuses next year.
I'm not even touching that. No, you're not gonna bait me.